Hey everyone, just a heads up before the video starts, YouTube has a glitch where sometimes my video won't show up in your sub box even though it's supposed to. So just to be sure that you get the video on time, press the little bell right next to the subscribe button to always be notified when I make a new video. Thanks. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, if you've seen any of my videos, it's pretty obvious that I main Scout. I also enjoy helping other players learn to play and Master Scout as well. So that's why I compiled a list of my top 5 favorite Scout items. Some rules I made for this list are: no stock items because they're statistically the best items in the game. It has to be a fun weapon to use. It has to be fair enough to counter, so weapons like the Criticola are going to get thrown in the trash. And most importantly, it has to be a good weapon. Now keep in mind that this is all entirely subjective to me and my opinion, so if your opinion on the weapons is different, go make your own list. I don't know. 5. The number 5 spot on this list is the Boston Basher. The Boston Basher, when hitting an enemy, allows them to bleed for 5 seconds, meaning that a single hit of the Boston Basher can deal up to 75 damage. However, if you miss, this weapon will do the damage to you and straight up call you an idiot. This is great for finishing off an opponent, but not exactly starting a battle with one. Remember, you can get rid of the bleed effect in lots of ways, such as miniguns, heal packs, lots and lots of different ways. You have to really think everything through before you whack them so that they don't escape with any health left. For all the things you have to keep at the back of your mind when using this weapon, it is pretty hard to use, but it's a great risk-reward weapon when you learn to use it well. So that's why I'm putting it at number 5. The item at number 4 is the Winger. This weapon allows for more damage and a higher jump height, but at the exchange of less bullets in your clip. This is great for throwing your enemies off guard or getting into a high area that you couldn't already reach. Let's be honest here, this weapon is not meant for prolonged combat, it's meant to finish off an enemy that you've been fighting with for the last couple of minutes. Any other kind of situation, this weapon will not serve you well. However, because of the combo effects you can get from items like the Atomizer or the Soda Popper, it's a great weapon altogether, and that's why I'm putting it here at number 4. 3. The next item up for bat is the Sandman. This weapon functions exactly like the bat, except for the fact that you can shoot a little baseball that can go and stun your opponents. The downside is you end up with 15 less health, making your total health 110. Add this together with items like the Mad Milk, and you got yourself a scout that relies more on the team than he does on his own. However, this item is pretty harmless, so that's why I'm placing it at the number 3 spot. 2. The number 2 spot for me is definitely going to be the Atomizer. This weapon allows you to jump 3 times. However, you swing it slower and it does less damage to other people. But let's all be honest here, who actually uses a bat for combat? You're not a demo knight or an engineer, nobody actually uses a melee weapon on Scout. And the Atomizer is basically saying, you know what, your melee sucks, why not be better at the game? And honestly, it works extremely well for what it's supposed to do. The positive here really outbeats the negative, so I'm gonna put this at the number 2 spot. 1. The best item in all of TF2 is the Sun on a Stick. Hands down, best weapon by far.
Okay, this does not look good here,
Okay, no, I'm just joking. That weapon is absolutely trash. No. The real number 1 weapon is the Mad Milk. The Scout can throw this bottle of nutrition at his enemies for them to get covered in milk for 10 whole seconds. For that 10 seconds, any damage that Scout or a teammate does to that enemy comes back to him as health. Even better yet, you don't even have to hit the enemy. As long as you douse them in the Mad Milk and someone else kills them, you always get an assist. And just like Girardi, when a teammate's on fire, you can extinguish them with it, and you get a reduced cool time because of that. But my favorite part about this has gotta be its spy tracking abilities. You see, when a spy goes invisible, he can be shown by being covered in Girardi or being lit on fire. A spy can notice this because when this does happen, his screen will get lit on fire or Girardi will be thrown on his screen. But what does the Mad Milk get? It gets this little icon that half the time nobody even knows is there, making it really easy to kill off spies. All of this info put together makes the Mad Milk my favorite scout weapon in TF2. So that was my top 5 favorite scout items in TF2. Comment some of your favorites down below. I love reading your guys' comments, and peace.